Hello everybody! Hello Disney fans, hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to be doing a ranking video. This is going to be me ranking all the Disney Princess live action version. I'll probably have to do this again next year with the Moana live action update. Well, that's a year ahead, but anyway, so in honor of Snow White being released this week, I decided, you know what, I want to do a Disney Princess video. It's been like a hot second and it makes an excuse for me to share the world my ranking of how these princesses have been adapted live action. So far we have almost half of them, which is very scary to say. Half of them have already been adapted live action movie. You can check out my video of upcoming Disney live action remakes. Check that up here too, so you can see which one's next. The next one is, of course, we're now moving on to the Renaissance, not Renaissance, like the revival era, because we're getting Moana next year, which is crazy. I can't believe we're still getting Moana. And then we're going to be getting Tangled Rapunzel at some point in the world. Tiana will probably be down the line, so that's where we're heading. So let's just start ranking all the Renaissance princesses and the classic ones. Again, in order of Snow White coming out this week, as I said. So I think you can all predict which one is everybody's favorite and which one's everybody's worst favorite. The question is, the middle is the hard part that I have to, because I have to change the list to be like, wait a minute, because when I was listing down lists of like, wait, this doesn't belong to this. So anyway, let me just share it to the world, and some people will hate it. Well, that's what ranking video says. And hear me out, okay? So further, let's get right into it. So I'm going to be ranking based on like how similar they are to the animation counterpart. I go through that. I'm also talk about the costume design a little bit. So that's why some of them are high and low. So anyway, let's get right into it. So the 7th place is the Forgotten Princess from the live action universe. She's popular in her animation counterpart. It happens to be, boom, Mulan, the live action version that it's great that people forget it, because it was just quite a disaster during the pandemic era. So I think the biggest part I put is like, it's just lack of personality. Like, she lacks the personality of the original counterpart Mulan. She was more like too regal. She's way too regal. Because she has like superpower or whatever. That's the thing, like she's too regal. So in the original Mulan is supposed to be like an ordinary woman, and she just happens to be like, she didn't know she has this string, you know. This version just sounded like, okay, I have this power and I'm just gonna be super regal about it. That's why she's very last place. And I think she's missing from the clumsiness element from the first one, especially with the tea or the matchmaking ceremony. It's a little, I haven't seen this movie in so long, but I just remember like she's just missing the, and again, it's not really well loved by everybody, or honestly everybody just forgot about it. It's something that's for the best, honestly, unless you revisit it at some point. But like, yeah, just too much power. That's the problem. Okay, we're heading to the top 6 now. She is hard. I have to put her in number 6. It happens to be, boom, Aurora, which is Ellen played by Ellen Fanning. I don't know how to pronounce the actress that played Mulan, but honestly, as I said, Aurora is such a hard character to adapt live action, is because like doesn't really have like an outstanding personality in her animation counterpart. Otherwise, all of her other sidekicks and villains have more of a standout, except for her, which was, she's a very hard character to like adapt live action. Ellen did such a, you know, great job. Again, she's part of the underrated princess category, but like the villain outshines her. And I do love Ellen's like British accent in the movie. Like, I love like how British it is. And I'm just looking at my notes. And of course, her character arc improved a little bit in the sequel, even though some of the parts is really questionable. Like, why is she making the decision, you know? And I love her, not just her personality, but her outfit elevates the look better. I love how her second outfit, it just reminds me of like Taylor Swift Folklore a little bit, like her folklore dress, and then gives homage. The thing I love about that second movie, it gives a little bit of homage of the original Sleeping Beauty that wasn't present in the first movie. And it's just she does a great job, at least to because again, how can you outshine Maleficent, that's played by Angelina Jolie? That's just hard match between her, you know, characters, so that's hard. And the only thing I wish that for the hair wise, I love how like it's just like forest hair, and so I wish they added still like that iconic like curls, you know. But like, again, it's just unfortunate how, as I said, she's not really like a super popular princess. But anyway, on the bright side, I do love her smile. I love like her enchanting smile, her golden hair. Yeah, she is second last place, unfortunately, and she got better, you know. She's the only princess so far that has 2 sequels. It's not her own movie, it's the villain counterpart. So that's interesting. So anyway, we went to the top 5. Number 5, it happens to be Belle, played by Emma Watson. I know some people love her, some people hate her. I personally I feel like Emma Watson does a fabulous job playing Belle's being super defensive, very like aggressive. Like she does a very great job. I love the idea that she incorporated with Belle, like becoming like the inventor. That I love that great element and stuff. I think the problem with that, of course, her vocal isn't really the best. It's like honestly everybody's like lost place because they use autotune and stuff. I noticed how like when I rewatch a movie again, I love like the way they did her hair. I love they added like the little like the village hair, like the curls and stuff, especially like the ballroom dress. Unfortunately, the costume isn't really like the best, especially like her infamous yellow like or golden dress and stuff. I wish they could have done so much more about it. It's just crazy how like we'll get to Rachel Zegler, but Rachel Zegler's like Snow White's just a simple dress has more layers versus the Belle dress. I would love it if they like swapped the fabric. I wish that Snow White's dress is a little bit more flowy and elegant versus like lots of like layers, where Belle's just supposed to be like tons of layers and stuff. But that's what we got because she wants her dress to be elegant and flowy. And I think the main reason why she's lost is because I think Emma Watson she does a very challenging job to showcase Belle's like softness versus the animation counterpart, in my personal opinion. But again, she does a very great job playing the intelligent and how defensive Belle is, you know, in the animation. So she struggles with like the softness a little bit. I feel like she's like an angry beast, like beast herself. I mean, she's 5th place and she's the first Disney princess to reach $1 billion. So there is that. She's the one that's supposed to have like a TV show, not like the villain, but like that got scrapped or something. Which is unfortunate, but yeah. Okay, we're moving to number 4. It happens to be, I think it's appropriate for me to put her so far based on the clips I've seen, because I haven't seen the movie when this when I recorded this video. So it's gonna be Snow White, played by Rachel Zegler. First, I gotta say Rachel Zegler has one of the best like vocalists of the princesses. She's probably like top 3 with the great vocalist of Snow White. I love how she does a great job with the whistle tuning part, especially like Whistle While You Were and stuff. What's not the best is her hair and her outfit. It's just ain't it. I know what they're trying to do. It's just, you know, like the bob it just didn't work out. I understand what they're trying to do with that bob. Like she's supposed to be like, I wonder how they're gonna explain that backstory where like she's going through grief and like her stepmother forced her to be like a maid, which forced her to like cut her hair to make it look like, you know, not the best outfit, not the best, like that's why we got what we got. Yeah, so she's at the bottom. And again, based on the clips I saw, I hope, because I know Rachel Zegler in real life, she is like an outspoken person. And she has a little bit of sweetness and stuff. But I just hope that her portrayal of Snow White doesn't, based on what I'm saying, I hope she doesn't become too defensive, very like Belle a little bit. And I hope that she doesn't dismiss the element of Snow White's kindness. I saw an interview before filming this, how like she talks about like how she loves like how Snow White's really into nature, which is true. Like she loves animals, she loves like she's literally like Princess Aurora basically. But I hope a little bit of kindness with her. You know, at the end of the day, I have to see how she is in the final movie, but my base impression probably just gonna be in this level, you know, in the middle. Yeah, I gotta see what I gotta see. We'll see. Anyway, okay, moving on to the top 3. Okay, number 3 happens to be Jasmine. Fun fact, Jasmine is the second $1 billion princess, and she's like Tiana in the live action version. She has so many costume changes. In case you didn't ask me, my favorite outfit from her is definitely her iconic like teal green or blue dress, like the one that right here that she's famous for. I also love her purple dress too and stuff. And again, she's very similar to Belle. She's very intelligent and very sassy. Like I think her and Belle, they're super sassy. Like she's the start. She's like the most like rebellious princess, whatever. Like I mean Ariel is, but like she's very like rebellious. She's a fashion icon. Jasmine is a fashion icon. I love like the fashion look. She has so many fashion which most of them I really like. And she has the most like costume changes in the Disney Princess live action universe. She has lots of costume changes. One of, you know, her singing part is like really not bad. It's one of the top 3s. I would say she's probably number 3. Like she's great vocal. But again, the same thing, I don't remember much about her sweet, like, soft personality as a princess, which is okay. Like, it's been a while since I saw, like, Aladdin and stuff, but I do remember, like, she has a great singing voice. I just remember, like, the costume. That's why she's top 3, because she is just a fashion icon, and she has tons of great outfit, and they they elevate though. I love the idea of like Jasmine wanting to be like a solstice, which is a great idea to add there, instead of like her just want to be free and stuff. I would trust her to rule a kingdom, you know, because of how much she's passionate and serious about that role. So there's that. Okay, moving to top 2. It happens to be, I think everybody would agree this, it's Cinderella, played by Lily James. I think Lily James does a fabulous job capturing Cinderella's like softness. That's the thing with these live action princesses are missing. Like, she does a great job capturing like the softness of Cinderella. And at the end, yes, you do get to see her a little bit become outspoken, but I love how that has been earned. You can see like the journey towards her story to earn that outspoken, especially when she like talked back a little bit to her stepmother when they found her to let her try like the gloss slipper, you know, in the journey. And again, her blue dress is just chef's kiss. It's just so iconic. I think it's one of like the best Disney princess like live action dress that hasn't been replica yet. Belle would have been, but they didn't do a good job. But like, it's just one of like the best. I love how poofy it is. Her singing voice is okay. Like it's better than Emma Watson, I gotta say. Like I love like her like sweet, you know, vocal and stuff. I just really love how she really embodied like Cinderella in my opinion. She's very like graceful, very gentle. I heard that she did lots of yoga to prepare for this role. I'll never forget when I first like saw the movie, the live action Cinderella, I remember like how, I think in the first like 30 minutes would do her backstory before we actually get into the actual Cinderella story, like how I really felt for her. I felt like the pain she was going through, like losing both of her parents, how alone she is, like the grief. Like Lily just has a great job capturing like the hardship she has to go through. So that was really captured, and how much just this kindness she has to do, you know, in the movie and stuff. So Lily does a fabulous, that's why she's number 2. She'll be number 1, but Ariel came along, so Ariel is number 1. Ariel, played by Halle Bailey. She is Ariel. Despite what people think about her casting as Ariel, she is Ariel. She's like the best like live action version that's captured from animation to live action. She's the only like princess that's been like translated to the park. She still has merch everywhere. Like Disney used to keep going with her own merch versus the other prince. We'll see how they're gonna do with Snow White, but she has presence in the park. Of course, I have met her, like the live action version. She's very, you know, she's very sweet. I love Halle Bailey's smile. It's very charming, similar to like Ariel. And again, her vocal is one of the best. Of course, it's one of the best. And her like siren like singing is very haunting, which I really love. That's the purpose of the original. Like her siren is just very haunting, which makes the Vanessa trick very like still the best, you know, villain thingy. And the only downside for her is the fashion department. I think she only has like 3 dresses in total. I wish that they added like more. And I just wish that they make the outfits more relevant. I mean, she spent most of the movie in the blue dress and her mermaid form and stuff. I love like how elevated and like flowy her tail is, which I really love. And the best part is I really love how they incorporated Halle Bailey's like actual dreadlock into her look, which is like very beautiful. And I really love seeing how her Ariel really captures like everybody, especially towards like the Black community, like how much it really means to them to see another like Black princess other than Tiana itself. And again, she does a fabulous job capturing like the live action counterpart into the she does a really great job capturing the animation counterpart, translating to the live actions part, and she is Ariel. So yeah, those are my top 7 of the Disney Princess live action ranking. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think of the live action princesses so far? Which one clicked, which one didn't click, and which princess are you hoping to see next? We'll see how Moana does. She does a great job too. So yeah, let me know in the comments below what do you think, and subscribe and like if you want to miss any videos like this. I post new videos, try my best every Tuesday. So yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Okay, bye. Mwah. Have a magical day. Boop. So I can't believe that movie is coming up. Ugh. We'll see how that goes. Wait, that's it? Okay.